Hello, everyone. It's Sunday. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. As you can see, I'm outside today, outside on my little patio that I have in my condo here in Fishers, and just wanted to make a few comments about what I saw at the Fishers Festival. This is Sunday. The festival ended on Saturday, the day before I go live on this. Some of you will watch it later, some will watch it live, but. Uh, I want to say one thing. I just want to thank all the volunteers who volunteered at the Spark Fishers Festival because you're the ones that made it possible. I know the city was doing its best to recruit as many as possible, and many did. So to you, thank you. You made that event so much better for everyone else, and it was a good crowd, even though there was a threat of rain. Now, no rain had been forecast all week for Saturday. And then we get to Saturday and there's some showers in the area. Looking at the weather radar with some other people I was talking with at the festival, there was a real concern, and the festival even sent out a Twitter message saying, "Look out, rain may be coming." And the rain never came. It dissipated, even though it looked like it was there on the radar. Um, so there was, I mean, the crowd might have been a little less in the beginning because of that threat of rain. But once the parade got underway, the crowd thickened, and the crowd was a very good crowd. I enjoyed it very much. You'll see on larryinfishers.com. I posted a story late last night with a number of photos. Really enjoyed covering the parade this year. The parade was nice. This is a festival that really traces its roots back to 1989 with the Fishers Freedom Festival. That festival disbanded in 2017 because of some budget issues, and there were some other things going on I won't get into today, more of a complicated thing. But that nonprofit did end up dissolving, and then the city took over the festival and renamed it the Spark Fishers Festival, and the first one was held in 2018. 2020, of course, there was no festival because of the pandemic. So I was really happy to be a part of it in terms of just covering it as a journalist. I have done announcing in the public address system a couple of times. I was asked to come back this year. I really couldn't do that and also cover the parade and the festival itself. And I wanted to do that, and I'm just a one person blog, and that means that I have to do it myself if I'm going to do it at all. So I'm going to just say a few words about that and just also mention one other thing. The next big thing happening in Fishers is the sesquicentennial. That means we're 150 years old, uh, going all the way back. There'll be a lot of history lessons. I'm going to be participating in conjunction with the city in producing some podcasts to talk about the sesquicentennial, history of Fishers, events tied to it, and if all goes well, that very first podcast on the sesquicentennial will be coming up later on this week. This is Sunday, so it should be later on this week that there will be a podcast posted uh, to talk about the sesquicentennial for the very first time. The city is working with me to bring a number of guests and talk about the history of Fishers and from many different perspectives, including the Native American perspective, which is a very important one. Was it just William Cotter? There were a lot of Native Americans that had something to do with the history of Fishers. So I'll be doing that. Also, I understand the city is looking for the oldest person living in Fishers. So if you know of someone who might possibly qualify for that, the city is looking for you. And just notify somebody at City Hall, and I'm sure they'll get back to you if you think that's possible. You probably have to be over 100 years old. Hey, I'm not there yet. People say I'm getting there. I feel very fortunate just to be here every day I wake up, to be honest with you. So I want to just say a word thanking all the people who watch and who read my blog, watch my podcasts, listen to my podcast, and watch the occasional video like this one that I produce. I had someone come up to me at the parade and just ask me, "Are you the Larry?" Of course, my response was, "Yes, I'm a Larry." But he went on and talked about how he read my blog and appreciated everything that I did. And that's why I continue to do this blog as a volunteer journalist, a volunteer podcaster, and every now and then doing something on video. So obviously the lighting is not perfect here. I'm just doing this on my on my patio where I live. But it's such a beautiful day. It's not hot. It is overcast. You can hear the birds. At least I can hear the birds chirping in the background. Not sure if you can. So I want to just say a word of thanks to those of you who read my blog at larryinfishers.com. You can go to at larryinfishers to find me on Twitter. I, everything I post is linked there. And thanks for listening to my podcast and watching this video. It's a pleasure for me to do all this. I am a total volunteer. I get paid nothing for any of this that I do, but I do it because so many people tell me they enjoy reading and listening. And if it weren't for that, I obviously would not be doing it. So thanks for watching this video. And I will be writing and talking more about the sesquicentennial of Fishers. Well, now that the Spark Fishers Festival for 2022 is history, the sesquicentennial is going to be a big part of what's happening in Fishers here in the months and possibly the next year ahead. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my podcast. Thanks for reading my blog, larryinfishers.com. And please have a very good rest of your day.